Number one, introduce the salesman to the homeowner. This is something we heavily preach inside of Stoy Media. All of the automations are set up so that you are you're kind of introducing the new point of contact to the homeowner. And that's really the whole point. When appointment setter books an appointment on the salesman's calendar, have the salesman call, introduce himself, ask them a little bit more about the project. Now, obviously, the appointment setter probably would have asked them, but possibly send them a summary to the salesman, or have the salesman re-ask if you don't want to set up the infrastructure for that. And have the salesman have a couple pieces of content loaded up, so then if they're saying, oh, I'm actually looking for a replacement, send them a couple blogs or videos that you guys have made like this, talking about the different types of shingles. What colors are best for a replacement? What best improves curb appeal? Maybe, like I said, like you could also look on Google Maps and see what does their current roof color look like, and then send them a couple photos of roofs you've done that have a similar siding color, but a better roof color. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say. Have the salesman introduce himself to the HO, which is, I'll just abbreviate, homeowner. Have him introduce himself and send over some contact, because that way you can beat objections before the salesperson even shows up. You can build that trust, which is kind of the two really important things that are required in a sale. The homeowner has to like the salesperson and they have to trust the salesperson, and that's it. The pricing, obviously, you can work that out. There's a reason these private equity-backed roofing companies, remodeling companies, any home service business, there's a reason why these private equity-backed home services that charge insane prices haven't gone out of business yet. And it's because you can still do it. And don't get me wrong, I do not condone you jacking up the price just to get more out of homeowners, but you can charge like 10% more than your competition and be just fine if you are able to be trustworthy. Because obviously, a $50 million roofing company is going to charge more than a $1 million one, because they have less overhead, they have less operational constraints. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you can charge a little bit more because of your size, but still win the sale because you're trustworthy, they like you, and you've done more than most people. 90% of salesmen do not introduce themselves to the homeowner, and it's probably because they don't realize the marginal increase in close rate.